Something strange is happening behind the gates of Prince Andrew's royal lodge. Whispers say the garage hides secrets that could rewrite what the world thinks. It knows about the disgraced prince, but what lies inside is far more disturbing. Secrets that tie directly to the darkest chapter of his life. Stay with us, because what's hidden inside might just change everything you thought you knew about the man. Once called the Queen's favorite son, Prince Andrew's story begins in the grandeur of Windsor Great Park. Inside the secluded royal lodge, a sprawling mansion, surrounded by trees and secrecy. It is a place where once beloved royals now live in quiet isolation. Andrew, second in line to the throne for decades, was long admired for his daring nature and military valor. But those bright days faded, replaced by whispers, scandal, and public scrutiny. Reports indicate that Andrew now spends most of his days in dimly lit rooms, watching television, venturing out only to ride horses on the royal lands near Windsor Castle. His life, once filled with cameras, applause, and global attention, now unfolds at a measured, almost invisible pace. Royal Lodge itself reflects this shift, grand, historic, yet strangely lonely. A mirror of its occupant. Despite being stripped of royal titles and public roles, Andrew continues to live in privilege, driving expensive cars, including a Range Rover fitted with blue lights once used for official duties, and enjoying private security, even as the royal purse funding has reportedly been cut. In April 2025, photographers caught a rare glimpse of him leaving Royal Lodge with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, following the tragic death of Virginia Joffrey, whose allegations brought his downfall into public focus. Though divorced, Andrew and Ferguson remain close, united by their two daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Those who know him say he insists on staying at Royal Lodge, refusing Frogmore Cottage, even as King Charles reportedly cut his allowance. Insiders doubt how long he can maintain such a lifestyle. For the first time in decades, the Queen's once favored son must live within limits, his future uncertain. Behind the gates of Windsor, his life now feels like a long pause. The world moves on, yet Andrew remains in a private corner, surrounded by fading luxury and lingering shadows. Recently, attention turned to Prince Andrew's mysterious garage at Royal Lodge, a space rumored to conceal more than cars, a vault of secrets he wishes buried. But before we reveal the contents, let's trace the long, painful fall from grace of Prince Andrew. His life once shone as a beacon of privilege and duty. As the second son of Queen Elizabeth II, he joined the Royal Navy in 1979. Following a royal tradition of service, he trained as a helicopter pilot and quickly gained a reputation for courage. During the Falklands War in 1982, he flew multiple frontline missions, including dangerous decoy flights designed to divert enemy fire. Comrades described him as confident and determined, eager to prove he was more than a royal name. His bravery in the South Atlantic earned respect within the military. After the war, Andrew rose through naval ranks, eventually achieving commander status, serving 22 years before retiring in 2001. Even after retirement, he remained connected to military affairs, attending ceremonies, supporting veterans' charities, and holding honorary titles. Transitioning to diplomacy, Andrew became the UK's Special Representative for International Trade in 2001. Traveling globally to promote British business, he mingled with world leaders, diplomats, and business elites. Among his acquaintances was Jeffrey Epstein, the American financier. First introduced in the late 1990s, over time, photos captured Andrew at Epstein's lavish gatherings, dinners, and private parties alongside political and business figures. Their friendship, once seen as social, would later spark worldwide scrutiny. By early 2020, as the Epstein connection drew intense criticism, Prince Andrew was stripped of military affiliations, royal patronages, and charity links. Official engagements vanished, and his respected titles, including honorary military positions, were removed. Once a symbol of British pride, Andrew became synonymous with scandal and public shame. Silence speaks louder than words, and for Andrew, it has grown heavier with each year. Despite publicly expressing regret over his association with Epstein, the damage had been done. Photos and reports fueled questions about what truly occurred behind the royal facade. Allegations of disappearing documents, sensitive business dealings, and controversial behavior with palace staff further darkened his reputation. Tom Quinn's Gilded Youth paints Andrew as arrogant, rude, and dismissive. Staff reported him barking orders, throwing objects, and judging employees superficially. Former Protection Officer Paul Page and bodyguard Ken Worf confirmed his demanding nature. These stories sketched a man whose entitlement alienated even those closest to him. By 2019, Andrew had stepped back from royal duties, leaving a prince once celebrated, now living in quiet isolation at Royal Lodge. His garage, once a display of Bentleys, Range Rovers, and other luxury vehicles, became a silent witness to his decline. And the world began to wonder, what secrets did it hold? When the heavy doors opened, dust swirled in the dim light, revealing more than just cars. Each vehicle a relic of prestige and status seemed frozen in time, echoing Andrew's own life. The 1997 Aston Martin Virage Volante, once gleaming, now sat under a thin layer of dust. A Bentley Flying Spur, purchased in 2015, rested under a tarp, while the infamous Range Rover with blue lights, still occasionally driven, stood as a symbol of stubborn clinging to lost privilege. Reports say the garage at Royal Lodge contains a remarkable collection of vintage models, each a reminder of Prince Andrew's past, a time when he served as a naval officer, helicopter pilot, and royal bachelor. The collection, though visually impressive, is curiously quiet. Engines sit dormant, tires sag. Together, these vehicles narrate a story not of wealth, but of stasis, a life suspended between former glory and present disgrace. Walking through that garage is like walking through Prince Andrew's own journey. Once admired and celebrated, he now faces relentless scrutiny. Once a man in motion, his life now seems frozen. The Aston Martin evokes youth, daring, and pride. The Bentley whispers of influence and power that has slipped through his fingers. The Range Rover reflects the quiet struggle for relevance, a desperate bid to maintain standing in a world that has turned critical. Each car becomes a mirror, reflecting a prince paused mid-stride, halted by scandal and the relentless weight of public judgment. Yet the garage may signify more than a mere love for automobiles. It is, perhaps, a reflection of Prince Andrew himself, lost, idle, and waiting for a spark that may never come. Beyond these cars, Royal Lodge stretches across acres of royal land, its ivy-covered exterior a symbol of majesty. Inside, a life of quiet routine unfolds. Heating, lighting, and staffing such a residence costs hundreds of thousands of pounds every year. Though Prince Andrew has leased the property since 2003 for £1 million over 75 years, the upkeep remains a heavy burden, a daily reminder of privilege tethered to responsibility. In this mansion, as in the garage, stillness dominates. Once a figure defined by action, service, and duty, Prince Andrew now inhabits a world where movement is measured, observation unrelenting, and past triumphs serve more as haunting echoes than sources of pride. The cars, the estate, the empty halls, all are markers of a life once in motion, now paused, waiting for the improbable chance of redemption or revival. In this way, Prince Andrew's surroundings become not just a home, but a testament to the costs of scandal, the fragility of reputation, and the quiet tragedy of a prince confined within the boundaries of his own history. Despite stepping back from public duties in 2019, Andrew maintains a lifestyle echoing past privilege. Some suggest discreet family support, though details remain unclear. The settlement with Virginia Joffrey closed one legal chapter, but the stain on reputation endures. In 2022, Queen Elizabeth II stripped him of royal and military titles, further cementing his retreat from public life. Under King Charles, conditions have tightened, with financial support reportedly limited. Yet Andrew continues to mingle with elite friends like billionaire Johann Elash, attending social gatherings while controversy simmers. Royal experts like Nigel Cawthorne, author of Prince Andrew, Maxwell, Epstein, and the Palace, describe a life of quiet luxury, surrounded by horses, private golf, and remnants of former privilege. He shares space with ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, creating an odd but stable domestic normality within the 30-room mansion. Daily life inside Royal Lodge is a study in contrast, a man of former status navigating halls, lined with teddy bears and silence. Commands once given on ships or at international summits are now whispers, echoes of a past life. Luxury has become both comfort and cage. Andrew may avoid public life, but every corner of the Royal Lodge whispers reminders of what he lost. The garage, the cars, the horses, and sprawling estate stand as symbols of a half-life, part royal, part exile. Selling the cars may change little, and as the world watches, the question lingers: Can Prince Andrew ever drive back into the light? Or has the road ended for the